for the visiting.
You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Tatum after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. Brown, no good. And here's Golden State. It's a three-point game. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Tatum's shot is off. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Hield outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Any opportunity from three is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Boston again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kuminga. And finished off by Kuminga.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pritchard. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry looking around. Launches a three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Now, here's Brown. We saw him with 29 points last game. Porzingis can't hit. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Kuminga, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here is Curry. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's Walker, and it's Cornet in its center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Cornet gets it to go.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Curry's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Al Horford.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Porzingis. Peyton Pritchard.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry with the 3. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening. The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Kuminga finds Hield, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hield's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics, trailing by 2. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Outside Curry for 3. Curry buries the 3-shot.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Tatum. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chalk up 2 there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
It's Curry outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
reading. Fellas, when you're on this kind of a roll, how hard is it to slow somebody like that down?
I wouldn't know.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
He's been very...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center position. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot. What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Curry with the three. Jason Tatum grabs the ball.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Lets the three fly. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Tatum. Lots of room. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Three-pointer, Hield. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Down low. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Curry. For the tie, it's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard, covered by Wiggins, 6 to shoot, and the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. 3rd quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Buries it from 3-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Curry finds Kuminga. And here is Hield. It's up a 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the 1st. Celtics making a switch here. Good on the 2nd free throw. Healed from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Boston on top, they lead by And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Cornette in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Boston 5. Back to Tatum. A 3-ball. Tatum from 3.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Curry passes to Hield. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Celtics leading by 5, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's White missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
On the wing, Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half. Takes the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Tatum. Poke loose. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum won't be denied.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Off target with his 3. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Curry. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
The 3 from Tatum. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Outside Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just well.
He got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride